It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Black 40. 22 needle. Black ultra. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the double.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Ritter to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Right to the air, it's Levis. This one finds Thornton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. He goes to the hurry up here. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, Ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10.
Let's go now. 10.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Ready?
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's Cox. Again, it's Kittle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling the big tight end. The main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
38. White.
That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 22 needle. 10.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed out right. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Striker. 3. Left. 95. Set. Go.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Go. 10. Blue strike.
Loss of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready?
At the 12.
Throwing here, Ritter. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
10 cycles.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Watch out now. 50 fear. Edo blue. Hut.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Katie York now on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Levis looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Got for big yards on the right side. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get 6 more on their early advantage.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Sergio tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
45. White. 5. 97. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Mike, 60. Black shot. Hut.
Ritter looking to throw. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Talk, yellow, 22. White. Set.
Now Ritter. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big throw, taken in by Moore. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
So Well, they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. It's a loss of 2.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
Yellow, 43.
Throwing from the gun here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10, it's Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Mayday. 22 window. Don, short.
From the gun, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. They're giving the hit Felton. This is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Green. Out on.
And again, it's Levis. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
It's Levis once more. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Levis yet again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Down, 49 Rita. Short.
4th down, here's Levis. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
22, Diamond. Right 90, right 90. Short. Tracy. Here, down, 49 Rita.
Levis throwing again. Has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Moore with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Dash clock, 10. Clock 40. Hut.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Drill, 52, blue striker. Set.
Ritter. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
.52 blaster. Ready?
There's another one to Williams. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. Second
Watch out
and
now.
6
Let's go.
at the 45-yard
10
line.
black. Hut.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Trouble, 38.
Another one for Gibbs. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
22 needle. Steel, black. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Cade York now on for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. York knocks it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Levis now against the blitz. Caught, nice game left side. Down to the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Moore with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Down, drill, set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Red, 38. Ready?
That one's out and caught on the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd.
Ready, ready. Green Jack, black 40. Ready, ready.
On target to Moore. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
97, black
First and
ultra.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Ritter setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Set, hut.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
60 red, blaster, 6. 6.
They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. 18. And 24 Linda, flat 18. Diamond.
Levis now on 1st down. throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Levis. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the Titans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Shot, 17. Ready?
First play's a design run. He cuts it to the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Blue, 32. 43 rail.
At the 42-yard
Blue
line.
striker. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's completed right side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, it's Levis. Has a man on target to Thornton. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Claws red. Yellow.
Now Ritter. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Striker. 45. White. Slice. 97. Ready.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Titans have a 1st.
That's good for a Titans.
Ready.
1st down.
22 needle. 10
1st
left.
and 10 at the 29-yard line.
5, 6, 7.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Titans first down.
60
First
red.
and 10 at the
60 red.
42-yard line.
Running it with Gibbs. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard
Back to Gibbs now on second. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Ready, set.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Gibbs. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, 38, striker, 3-3. Ready?
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. On his Cade York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans trail by 22 now.
35. Titans 13.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
454, Mike 54. 29 down, 22 Rita. Diamond.
They send a man in motion.
Hill. Tracy. Hey, 24 Linda. Track grenade green.
On first down, here's Levis. Complete left-sided Thomas. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Levis here on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Heo checks on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into with some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 fury. 60 red. 60 red. Smack red. Hut.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a short gain of 1. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 48.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
On the double.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Fight. 97. Come on. Set. Ready.
A give to Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
White. Set. Go.
Ritter to throw. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans trail by 22 now.
22. Titans 20.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
0. Tracy. What? Right down, 49 Rita.
From the gun, Levis. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Throwing now on 1st down. Levis escapes the pocket. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. And that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the Titans' 39-yard line.
Levis to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
22 Rita. 54 Rita. Panda. 29 down. 22 Rita.
Now Levis. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Jaguars who have possession, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead they've built. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They've got a man in motion.
Tracy, here is down, 49 Rita. And 24 Linda, Black Green. Short.
Here's Levis. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Diamond.
And again, it's Levis. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Moore with a return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Titans to the line now, 1st and 10.
10 cycle. Yes.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, ready?
1st down from the 42.
Shovel 38. Black Ultra. Black 40. Set.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
560. Black 95. Ready.
It's Gibbs on the carry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and
Red
6.
cycle. Needle blue. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the hurry up here.
Ends up 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling from that interception.
And 24 Linda, Black Green.
Levis. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
43 rail. 33. Cut.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 10 cycle. Cut.
Back to the well again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
52 blaster. White. Ready?
Here's Ritter. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Fight. Here we go. Rail. Red. 38. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Diamond. 20 Rita.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hand up. And 24 Linda. Track T green. 54 Rita. Heroes down. 90 down. 49 Rita.
Levis now on 1st down. Complete downfield to Felton. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
29 down. 22 Linda. Short. 19.
Shotgun now for Levis. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Moore with a return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Black claws, 10. Steel, black.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Brought in right side by Moore. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
On the double.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, trouble, 38. Set, huh?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up
Drill,
2nd and
let's go.
1.
Green jack, 33, yellow. Hut.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hut, hut.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Down. 52 blue. Shot, 17. Ready.
Ritter. Big strike here to Moore. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 18.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
1st down.
50,
1st
green.
and 10 at the 12-yard
Right,
line.
97. Hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Erie, yellow, black 40. Ready.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. York tacks on that extra point. And the Titans cut into the lead by another point.
Jaguars 63, Titans 27.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. They'll take this at the 10.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Wing 90, wing 90. Clear. 54 readers, hut. 29 down, Tracy. Hut. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 reader.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
And 24 left, stand up. Right there, 20 reader.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. What?
The kids weren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43, 52 blaster. Set.
This might be a free play for him. On the move, headed right. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So you got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play.
Ready, break.
A first and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Ready, 10 cycles. 45, 1, cut.
Now Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that sets up second and 5. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up third down.
Blue striker. Hut, hut.
On target to Moore. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. First down from the 42.
Come on, watch out now. 52, 50, green. Set.
Short pass brought in. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
Just short of midfield.
Here we go. Here we claw. 10. Blaster. 6. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. He's got more once again. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 10 yards.
So first down from the 41.
Titans, first down.
Set. Ready.
First and
Black,
10 at
95.
the 41-yard line.
Spike. 60. Claws red. Ready. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Once again, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Shot. 7, 10, 6. Mega. Steel. Black. Drill. Green. Set. Huh?
From the red zone on first. And they pick him off again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.